Okay, on this particular build, first thing we're going to do is worry about the shear. And we need to get the shear parts in here. So we're going to be doing a shear duty carry kit by Apex. These parts, which is the safety plunger and spring, I'm not going to worry about it at this moment because I got to take the rear side off, or I'm going to have somebody take the rear side off to put the plunger in. These are put back in here. So in the kit we have a shear, trigger spring, shear pin, and then a trigger temporary pin. I forget the actual term. Oh, my table is not level. I'm going to put those in here. So the first thing you do is remove the shear pin, remove the shear spring, put those away here since we're not going to use them. You can sell them. Shear pin spring. I can't remember what this part is. It goes on top of the spring. It's not very easy to get in there. Good, there we go. The shear. Push the shear down. Get the shear pin. Kind of wiggle it in there. All right, that part is done. Test the shear. Okay, put that away. Next part is the trigger spring. This is the part that goes on the trigger bar. This is the part that's going to be going through the frame itself. Slave pin. With the slave pin in here, hold the trigger spring in the trigger bar. I'll push a bit more so it's all the way through. All right, this is kind of the hard part. All right, so shear block. See these little, that little notch right there? this part right here goes in front of it. I made the mistake of trying to put it behind it. It doesn't seem to work. Okay, so what I was talking about in the other video is this space right here, where's where the safety goes. So the pin, this shear pin, can maybe work its way out after a couple of rounds, but that's like 1/8 of an inch or something like that. I don't think it worked us all the way out where it would fall out, because it is flush on this side. So if it did work its way out, it would work its way out to right about there. But all right, shears in. Next thing is, you gotta make sure that the back, this part right here, the loop, goes right under here on the shear block. This is where you gotta flex it a little bit. Okay, trigger's in. Trigger bar is underneath there. Next part is locking block. Ooh, this is the hard part. Ah, I already messed up. You gotta put the mag slide stop in before that. That's technically one whole piece right there. I'm not out. Here we go. Now this is always the hard part, because you got to be able to line this up. You got to be able to line the trigger hole right there so that you can put the pin in. So I'm going to stop the video because it takes a little bit of time to adjust. I'm going to come back. All right, see if it lines up. All right, looks good. Hammer it all the way through. Okay, you got it working. Okay, so next part is putting in your row pins to lock in your locking block in the front. Ooh, that doesn't sound too good. All right, I'm going to pause the video again to take care of this. It's kind of loud. Okay, I was able to get the pins in, although it was not an easy task. Interesting thing that happened right here. If you look right there, that I was noticing, Sure enough, the shear pin did walk itself out just a bit, but it's hitting against the edge of the frame, so it's not walking its way out completely. You can see the shear pin is still working, so it shouldn't be an issue. I mean, other than it jumping out that ½ inch and walking it's all the way out, flying out, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So I might later on buy the safety, modify it where it takes up this space. I'll figure something out just so that doesn't happen. All right, so the next thing is to install the slide release. Sorry, magazine release. So we are going to come in from this side, and I found the easiest way to do it is to, you can see, pull the pin back, slide the mag release in, and you can see it passes the, I forget what that part is, the bar or something. Then you can push it all the way through. Then just go inside, move the bar. Oh. And there you go. Okay, so that's done. We'll set this aside. Put all the parts in there because it's gonna roll off. My reloading bench is not leveled. So the next thing we're gonna do is add the back plate. In order to remove the back plate, just have to move the collar forward, which gets pressure off. Oh, I'm sorry. Move the collar forward, which takes pressure off the back plate. Take the back plate out. Push the collar back down. Get another one. Slide the back plate in, and voila. So let's get the barrel back in. Guide rod. Set that back. Still need the takedown lever. Oh my God. Give it a minute to clean that off. All right, I got it somewhat cleaned off. No big deal. So there is, oh, it seems kind of worn out. Actually, it looks freaking broken. I may not even use this one after a while. But there's a little nipple right here. It coincides with this little notch right there. And then it locks into place. So I don't know if that's, yeah. I'll worry about it when I get it assembled. I might have to trade it out. All right, let's get the, you know what I need to do? Get rid of that back plate. been using this Tetra Grunt gun grease for years now. And what I normally do is just put a little dab here. Actually, you know, I probably haven't used this one in a bit, so it's... Oh, God. Tip is broken. It's okay. Put a little bit on the rails. And what this does here, since the slide goes all the way back, it ends up lubricating the whole slide. So I think we're ready to rock and roll. That's an interesting thing right there. It actually might affect it, but slides seem to get caught on the shear pin. Uh-oh. I might have to change the... Might actually have to change the takedown lever. Here's the guide rod is not in correctly. Here we go. Wipe off the grease a little bit on the back. That seems to be secure on there. But I'm gonna go ahead and probably change it out to the brand new one. Pause it real quick so I can get some magazines. Okay, these are the 8-round magazines. I choose not to use the collar because I've noticed that when you drop the magazine, it gets caught on the bottom of the palm of your hand. So I just got rid of them. Mag release works good. Slide lock works. Slide release, slide lock, stop works good. Slide stop works good with the magazine empty. I think we are good to go. So there we have it. I'm not even going to discuss the cost of building this thing because it was pretty high. I think all these extra parts, I think the most expensive part was the slide. The second expensive part was the barrel. Then you go down to the trigger and the trigger kit, which included the plunger, which I haven't put in. But overall, I think the build worked out great. Not sure when I'll do a test fire on this pistol. When I do a test fire, of course, I'll do another video. And I'm still waiting to get a trigger for the second shield that I'll build. Got to look for a red trigger like I've always said. So this build is done. Next video will be taking this pistol out to the range. Hopefully it works. Any issues that we may have with it, we'll resolve them. Thank you for watching the building of a M&P 9 Shield 1.0 from Parts. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.